bullying. If you're a fan of steel types, what would someone bully you for? Honestly, there's not a whole lot of reasons.
Because honestly, steel type fans don't exist. In my 13 years on this planet, I have never encountered someone who says, yeah, I'm a fan of steel types. I have been to dozens of conventions, hundreds of museums, and I have never met a person that looked at this and was like, yeah, I like this and only this. Steel types are in this weird position where they're not exactly shocking enough to be electric type fanboys, but they're not hard enough to be with ground fighting and rock type fanboys. But despite how unknown they are, steel types are arguably one of the most important types in the entire game. The reason is, you know what you did. To say fairy types are unhinged is to put it very lightly. Steel type fans know this, and they're so nonchalant about it. It's like they have all the power in the world and they just don't care about it. I wouldn't say they're reckless, but they could be a little more conscious of the power that they wield. They tend to get a lot of crap from fire type fans because fire type fans are jerks. Sometimes. They say things like, oh, you melt at 3,000 degrees Celsius? Loser! On the opposite end of the spectrum, ice type fanboys fear them. It makes sense. I mean, if you ever hit ice with a steel pick, the pick tends to win. But that still doesn't stop fire types from being like, ah, my lizard that can melt the sun can one-shot your giant steel snake. I bet it can't do that to any other type. Especially not leaf types and bug types. But as with all things, being a fan of steel types does not make you a bad person. It just means you're a fan of the select part of the game. Embrace it, relish in it, love it. And if anyone gives you crap about it, just remember you hold the most firepower in the game. That is not a joke. See Ultra Beast. There's no clip in this, by the way.